Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my math channel. Here is your coach, Mr. Magno. We are now in Module 5, Lesson 2. All right, today what we're going to look at the net of solid figures. And we're going to look at rectangular prisms. And we're going to start with a simple one, just like yesterday. I'm going to place right inside each square because these are cubic centimeters. I'm going to just place the squares in there. So if I want to make a box for this. As you can see, it has only one layer, right? Because the one layer is like a one-story house. So it only has one layer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark the area of this. What is the area? The area is the place that covers below this solid shape. So if this is a 4 by 4, then the area is a 2 by 2 shape. So here is the area. Now, since I need to make a little box for it, for these cubes, then since this shape is only one, if it's only one layer high, which means to create a box, I need to have only one flap, or only one side has to be 1 cubic centimeter high. So let me explain. So this side, if I could fold this over, it will show how high my shape needs to be. So it has to be only one inch, 1 centimeter high. To create the other one on the upper side, can tip this one over, and I can see that I only need one um, cubic centimeter. So I'm going to model it here. What about the other side? Well, the other side is this right here. So I'm going to tilt it over to show you that this is only 1 square high. So that is the height of this shape that I'm creating, this net that will give me a box to place all these cubes in. And if I want to do the opposite side, I'm going to tilt it again, and I'm going to notice that I can only go one cubic centimeter high. So now I'm going to create that shape. There it is. So that's 4. What about if I have, let's say, I have the same area, which is 2 by 2, but this time I have, check this out, 4 layers. 4 layers. I'm sorry, not 4 layers, 2 layers. And let me show you the layers by moving my camera. Did you see the layers now? So as you can see, each layer, now we have one layer on the bottom and one layer on the top. So that means we have a 2-story house. Those are my layers. Now, what am I going to do now? Well, first of all, I'm going to show you the area. So let me actually draw the area. The area should be the same, which is a 2 by 2. I'm just going to remove it so I can do it now. So this is the area. It's a 2 by 2. 2 square units for the length and 2 square units for the width. All right, now let's see, how tall is this prism going to be? Well, since this is 2 layers higher, I'm going to have to tilt 2 of them over, and that's going to give me the height. So this is going to be the height. Now that I know the height on that one, I can just draw it now. That's going to be 2 square high. This is the 2 square units high. There it is. So obviously, since this is a square, every side will be the same. So I'm going to tilt this over. I'm going to tilt it over. I'm going to show you how high this needs to go one more time. So here it is. Again, it's going to be 2 more. That's going to be the height. Okay. And I'm going to do the left side as well. So I'm going to tilt it over again. And there it is. It's 2 again. So I'm just going to remove it and count 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. So that's going to be the side. And obviously, since these are all the same, now the top side, the top left side should be this. The top side should be the same. So now I have my net for those. Again, the air, the area is the same, but now the volume is going to be different. The volume, quickly, I'm going to give it to you. The volume for this one is 4 cubic centimeters, and the volume for this one is 8 cubic centimeters. Okay, let's create something similar, but now this time is going to be a little higher. So let's do this. Same base. It's going to be 4. But this time you're going to have 3 layers. 3 layers. So let's look at this. That's going to be 2 layers. And now I'm going to need one more. Let me see if I can just place the whole thing on the top. There you go. So now we have the height on this one. So notice that the height on each of these prisms is different. Okay, and let me show you now with my wonderful camera. You can see it. You can see how that one is different now. And since that one has again 3 layers, it's gonna be 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, which means 3-story high or 3 cubic centimeters high. And since I know that it's 4, I'm just gonna mimic it, that the area is gonna be 4. So I'm going to create the area 4. So there is 4 of them. That's the area. It's a 2 by 2, length times width. But now the height is different. So since I already did 2 of them, I know that if I tilt one side, it's going to show me how high it's going to be when I do it on a 2-dimensional paper. Oh, that will be 3. Okay, so I'm going to just count 3 boxes. So I'm going to remove everything now. So I know that this side is going to be 3 centimeters high, cubic centimeters high. This is going to be 3 cubic centimeters high. This is going to be 3 cubic centimeters high. And the bottom one should be the same, because it is the same height. Now, the goal for this lesson is to create these boxes. So I went ahead and cut this out already. This is box number 1 with only 4 cubic units. This one has 8 cubic units, and this one has 12 cubic units. So the goal is to cut them out, and you're going to possibly, if we have enough tape, see if this, you don't actually necessarily need to tape it. So this should be able to have a box that holds those many cubic units. And let's see if it's true. Let me so something. Yep, that holds those 12 cubic units. So now you know that this box is 12 cubic units. And if you have the ability to do this, go ahead and tape it. And if you have time, this is your assessment. So just tape the sides. It might not be perfect, and make sure you crease the corners. And this is what the lesson is going to be about. Okay, so your shape is going to be holding the cubic units in it. And one more thing, when you're doing this, the total of this, for example, the volume of this is going to be 4 cubic centimeters. Okay, and the volume for this is going to be, well, we said that it was how many layers is that? 1, 2, 3. Each layer has 4, so 3 times 12 equals 4. So it's going to be no, 3 times, it's going to be 3 times 3 times 4 equals 12. That's 12 cubic centimeters. And this one, it has layers. These are the layers, so it has 2 layers, and it has how many in each layer? 4. So the 4 times 2 equals 8. This the volume for this one is 8 cubic centimeters. Okay, my friends, make sure you watch the video again, review it, and do your best. Focus on what you need to do. Signing out, your coach, Mr. Magno.